Thursday is here and the gossip is fresh. Hello, my besties. Welcome to Gossip Gala. Best believe it's trending. We are always talking about it. You know, be like say small gossip. You know, be like say go keep person now. You understand? So let's just gossip. My name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty, aka Aggressive Body, aka come on, it's just so much. I mean, the aka is so plenty. And I brought my home girl. I brought the sweetheart. I brought the baby girl. The sugar. I have plenty, dripping glory. I have mother present and something on my table. Hey, my ring don't come out. How are you?
I'm good as always.
Are you sure you're fine?
Yes, it was a pleasure to be here.
I mean, I'm not following you and do this one. How did this ring leave my hands, please? Okay, so I have one interesting person. I mean, you know how I love going on social media and just dragging people, yeah? At least I know they drag people where go carry him, give me 1 million naira. I just dragging people that, would always bring, they would come to, enlighten us and all of that. So I have one interesting person. I mean, this is an OAP, a sound engineer, a producer, a program manager. It says I they lift them abi as they come. As I they come. I have no other person than Snoozy. Hey.
Thanks for having me, guys.
How are you?
I'm good.
So
Always
you are
good.
dripping glory.
How?
Tell me what influenced this whole dressing today? The whole vibes, everything.
Let me tell you. Do you know one thing about white is covers a lot of stuff. So if you're hungry, white go cover.
May just go wear white polo.
You understand? Because of this, about what we are facing now. I mean, you don't have to look like
your problem.
What the country is sending.
The
signal that the country is sending is serious. Because if you don't take time, na rag you go wear. So I mean, we have to stay fresh no matter what.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So I would want you to give us, like that history part, because I'm not sure everybody even know how you start up or how you started off. Just give us a bit of that introduction.
Anyway, started my career anyway, like far back in when I just left secondary school.
Oh wow!
And that was like that was like 98. That was like 98. And, I actually, 98, 99, then the old stuff started, properly around 2000 where, started learning sound and everything. After that, became one of the best engineer in the country one time. So I used to be a Pro Tools engineer. I used to be the first person who brought Pro Tools in. Not only me though. It was me and my uncle. He's late now, so he actually gave me the signal, and I actually moved with it when he was like, "Oh, dude, there's this software, there's this hardware, Pro Tools. You have to learn it. You have to have it. Do you understand?" So we got it, and I went with it. I started using it, and that command, I started commanding a lot of artists, clients from way back. Some people will come and break their CD. Hey, let me start all over again. Do you understand? From the US, from UK, they will come to Nigeria. Let me start all over again. This sound is crazy. And yeah, the career has been like that. And from that way, one time, I mean, when the old studio music stuff started going, so I had to move into radio, and because I know, yes, I can do more. Do you understand? And this is where we are. And it's really happening. Yeah.
I love it. So the fact that you are a songwriter, I feel like you should have good taste when it comes to music.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about Afrobeat here in Nigeria, right? I love to talk about Afrobeat. So let's talk a bit about Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Who do you think is making waves, that is producing good songs right now?
Okay. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
I'll give it to all the artists we have in the system right now.
Okay.
I'll give it to them. You know, these guys, their sound, they're experiencing, they're experimenting every now and then, and it gives me that joy that, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you definitely gonna hear good music than how it used to be before.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Before, I tell you before, I used to send artists out of the studio.
Oh wow.
Even with your money, yeah.
Ooh.
I'll send you out of the studio. Do you understand? I love good music. Do you understand? Because it's more like it's passion to me. I just want something nice. Do you understand? And when I see these new boys, what they're doing, these young boys, what they're doing, how they're experimenting with sound, different sound from Rema to the lowest. Do you understand? From let me just even come from the big guys. Do you understand? From the big guys, Whiskey, Davido, Bonner, and not to the lowest. Do you understand? They are actually they are doing great. Do you understand? Because that's why I tell people, you know, just keep doing music, but do it properly. And I remember one time, I think I was speaking to some content creators that actually wants to go into music as well. So another side of it. Most content creators you see today are actually the way artists who actually tried doing music before because the space wasn't conducive for them, or maybe they were not at the right time frame of mind to keep creating. So they went into something else. But
people
right
like
now,
Nas Boy,
like right now Nas Boy,
and
what's just too funny and all that.
Yeah.
Now you could see that when they do music, like I just heard one thing that just too funny, one of the sound, and I'm like, I just smiled and I love it. Do you understand? Yeah, because you know the way it came from the old mimicking all those, you know, the Igbo thing. Now it's not trying to put up good sound. Do you understand? It's okay, but the thing that I always say is, I don't want people to always get boxed, especially when you get a good songwriter, get a good somebody who can direct your music in the studio, how you put that music together, get a producer that is not just only producing the beat, but it's also helping you fix the songs, put the songs together. Somebody who have that knowledge. I think that's actually what will give you that edge over, you know, other people. Do you get me?
Okay.
You know. So but the music industry, it's good.
Honestly, with all these things you've spoken, I feel like not everybody would agree with it. Let me be very realistic. I hear people now say that the music that they're singing, they sing now is total rubbish. It doesn't make any sense. And now you're saying they're producing good music. So,
the reason why I do give it to them is this. You know, what they are producing now is still, people are still consuming it outside. So you can't totally write them off. Do you understand? Now, music is about culture. More, they're pushing culture more. Someone like Charlie Poppy is, he knows is not
Charlie
Poppy is not that artist that will give you come and say, It's more like a movement.
Yes.
It's pushing culture, that culture stuff. It's selling lifestyle. Marino Day, Day. You understand? It's you understand?
Yes,
it's the move. So we have this thing in every industry, especially the Americans. You can see the trap people, the trap guys that do some people in America hate that music a lot.
I agree. Yeah.
But some people at the same time love the music a lot. So it's a movement. It's when you're creating, you're not just creating for, if you know the kind of people you're creating your music for, I think you're actually doing good.
Exactly. That's honestly, that's why I keep saying. But I mean, let's quickly get the readers on. You say we'd already start today's conversation. Come on, let's get the readers on, please. All right. This one says, I run around an entire yard without even moving. What am I? Let's just put on our thinking cap because like this, I'm not ready to shout. All right, this is all going on a short break to come back with On the Street of Social Media. Stay with me. All right, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking. I mean, see, today we are going to have a lot of things to talk about and laugh about. So I'm telling you now, I'm urging you to, you see this link, go and share it to 20 people in the house and the Lord will bless you. This is not me being a pastor. Oh yeah, now so the first story on the street of social media says 66-year-old woman dumps her husband of 40 years in order to be with a 27-year-old man. Let me quickly read out the tweet. So this is from Dele Olawale. So he said, married for 40 years, man is 72 and his wife is 66 years old. Wife wants a divorce in order to be with a 27-year-old man. The things I hear, okay. I think it's self-explanatory. So let's not go around, having too much talk.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
I'll tell you. Like, yes, a lot of things are changing now in the country. Not in the country, in the world itself.
Okay.
I think we're coming in late. I want to actually know. We are actually coming in late.
Okay.
We are actually we are gradually trying to go into the Western world type of lifestyle. And I'll tell you, one thing I need to know is this actually an African person? Okay,
definitely.
that's coming from the Delhi Only or something. Okay,
Yes.
it's fine. One time I did a topic one time called Why Do, because I think I saw it on social media, then I actually wanted to treat it with my guys. And we were asking, why do European grandmothers come after African young boys? So why the reverse not the case? Why are we not having the African older women go after African younger boys or European younger boys? Do you understand? So this is it. So as I was talking to you earlier before now, love fades away easily in the heart of African women when they get to, especially when they are approaching their late stage of, let me say when they are going to, let's say from 40 to should I say 70.
Okay.
Love in their hearts from the African women now fades away. Would I say quickly or easily? Let's just say easily.
Yeah.
So sometimes and I don't think that's just that's just because of our culture and environment. Do you understand? The African culture wants you to be, when you are 40, it wants you to act a particular way. When you are 45, when you're approaching 40, they want you to start behaving like a matured woman. Then when you now get to a particular time, then you now know, you just, this life don't they finish, make I... Do you understand?
I feel you.
But for the European women, at 40, they want to experience a lot of stuff. They want to experience orgasm. They want to experience different sex style, from the, I don't know if I'm allowed to use some certain...
No, you can't use some words.
You understand? You get me? They want to be raised up, tossed up, down, spread, and diced, and be eating good.
I love it.
Now the African... Yeah, trust me.
Go on,
Yes,
go
so
on.
now the African women that are of that particular age, sometimes they just think that, oh, it's over for me. They go with what their husband, especially if they have husbands that are very timid. The ones are the Igwe and the others.
The holies.
He said, how do you want me to touch you? Don't you know
Don't you know I'm a chief?
don't you know I'm a chief? How do you want me to be going under? Don't you know I'm this mouth that I'm using to praise the Lord, I'll now use it on you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's a very... So I think that I'm not going to blame her a lot, because I really want to know where the story is coming from. How is this man treating this 72 or 62-year-old?
66.
Yes, 66. How is our present relationship? Do you understand?
But don't you think is it too late for her to be leaving? That's the problem.
There's
40
love.
years?
There's nothing. See,
40 years?
see. I'm telling you. See, nothing is too late for anyone. Happiness is the key. You can't go to your grave unhappy. Like I was telling you, I tell you, a lot of women will leave this earth and go away without experiencing orgasm.
Yeah, you told me that.
Love is at the same time. And love comes with all these things. So if we have to put it in that, there are a lot of things that comes with, trying to go for younger people. And I tell you, the older a person gets, he wants to get younger. And you cannot experience youthful age at that age with somebody who is older like you. So you have to go and experience it with somebody who is younger. Do you understand? So the person can hold your hands and say, mama, come, Jerry, you don't know what's in the apple. Do you understand? That is actually, you get me. You get what I'm saying? That's why you see a lot of people, when you go to, let me just use this example. Go to different churches, you're going to see a lot of widows, who don't want good-looking women. Trust me, good-looking women. But religion and culture, they've been trapped from looking nice. You see them tying wrapper, smelling like somebody who's coming out from the farm. Do you understand?
Yes.
At that particular age, some people, at that particular, you should look good. Put on your sneakers, put on stuff, wear your stuff, look good, and do you understand?
Yes.
Life doesn't even end at that particular stage that you think that it does. I mean, don't find yourself going. Enjoy life because it's given to us freely. Do you understand? And that's why we need to embrace it. Trust me.
Yeah. All right, let's quickly check the comment section to see people's reaction on that tweet. All right, this one says, very soon you will see comments like, the man must have been this and that when they were young. Yeah. Women will blame everybody but themselves. You don't believe. You never jam female drivers before. Next one, please. This one says, he was never the love of her life. I guess she found real love at the age of 66. Happy married life to her. Are you being serious?
I mean,
how truthful is this?
Yeah, that's why they tell people like find your true love as quick as possible. Don't go when you're already at a particular age and you now start one guy will just come, and because I see people at this age, I don't think a broke woman will be having such issue. Trust me. This is not a
so she just becomes
this is not a
sugar mommy.
Yeah, this is not a broke woman's issue. This is somebody who has her own money, who has something to offer. You cannot treat a young man will not just be somewhere and just tell you, oh baby, I love you, and you just go and you just go as no. You must have your own stuff. So I think this is not for anybody who doesn't have their own stuff. So when you're in your 60s and you have money to find love, you go for it. So sometimes I don't really blame people who do that. Trust me, I will never blame people who do that, because you don't know where they are coming from. They've been fighting this, fighting that, trying to look for a stable stuff. And they've kind of like, my friend's mom used to tell me, said, one time, Snow, when you get to a particular age, you just see that younger girls, 18, 19, 20, 21, will be the 22, will be coming after you. Do you understand? You get? So I mean, it's both ways. So reverse is the case now for women. For women, so they should embrace it.
Okay. All right, let's quickly go back to the next story that says, I can't date Igbo men. They take back everything they bought. They bought for you after a breakup. So this is said by Spice, a Jamaican dancehall star.
I saw that story.
There's a video where she and what's his name now? Daddy Freeze were having a conversation, yes. And I think it's more like trying to set her up, or this matchmaking kind of thing. And asking her which tribe or which man would you want to go for? And she's like, no, I'm not going for an Igbo man. Let's just hear it from her.
You with lots of. I wish if we put the post up, we could vote. But I'd rather we vote in here. who should we give spice to, Yoruba or Igbo? Who's gonna take care of her better?
I don't,
Because you know she's got the vibe.
you know what? I don't think I should go with the Igbo man, because you know what? I heard that Igbo man, they will make you fall in love with you, and then they will take back everything from you. Like if they shower you with lots of expensive gifts, but the moment you and them break up, they're gonna take back everything, the wig, the slippers, the clothes. They're gonna take back everything off of your back and leave you naked. So I don't think I should get with an Igbo man at all.
So I mean, you've heard her, but mine is how I hear her when she say, okay, once you probably break up with a man, right? He might want to collect everything that he has bought for you.
Not
but
a man, Igbo man.
Does that have anything to do with tribe?
So that's,
is it only Igbo men that do that?
So that's the thing. There is that where I'm going to fought that conversation.
Okay.
It's this thing is, you cannot say I hear. Do you understand? You've not experienced it before. Do you understand?
Okay.
So she needs to actually experience different tribes and understand and pick from it. Do you understand? So I would actually share a little bit. You know, I know one thing about Igbo men. Igbo men are more. They command. They love respect.
Definitely.
That's
all men
confirm.
love
Yes.
respect.
So
now.
Igbo men love. No. They are extremely. Do you understand? Igbo men extremely, they love respect. But I'll tell you, but I don't know I don't know I don't know where where she's coming from with Igbo man. When you're done with him, he's going to take back everything. Do you understand? No, I don't think so. You get me? When Igbo man is done with you, he's done with you. Do you understand? If you don't want to give him respect, he's going to go. Do you understand? And it's not, I don't think except there was nothing, except you didn't want anything, or except there is no, I don't think a man will just let a woman just live like that. Do you understand? Without some certain things. Do you understand? And me, I just feel like, you know, because all this diaspora or Black America, I think that woman looks like she's Black American or something. I don't know where she's from. I don't know.
She's from Jamaica.
Jamaican or something. So the way what they hear about the African man is actually shocking sometimes. Do you understand? So I think from my own point of view, I just think that this is just individual thing. Do you understand? If you're with the wrong person, you're with the wrong person.
That's what I'm saying.
Like someone like me, I will not buy a gift for someone and when we're done with each other, I now tell you, oh, give me back this gift.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So she's saying it's an Igbo person it's Igbo men that do those kind of things.
It's not a tribe thing. I just know that we all have a different this thing. Yeah. There are Yoruba people, you know, they say Yoruba demon. There are some Yoruba people you see, the Yoruba angels. They understand.
I mean,
they are different people. It just depends on
their personalities,
just like how,
actually.
Yeah, just like how before I used to think that Igbo women don't have patience when in their marriage. Do you understand? But I got to realize that I was just actually wrong. That's like, it's a personal thing. So because you experience that stuff with that person doesn't mean
other
everybody
people
is. So you don't generalize. Do you understand when it comes to stuff like this?
There are a lot of stereotypes concerning all these tribes, like
Yeah.
Yoruba men, Igbo men,
You get.
and all. But then, I'm from speaking her side. I don't know if she has actually experienced. Like
she hasn't. She hasn't.
She probably hasn't.
She said,
"I heard."
So I don't really like
it's a general.
Yeah.
Everyone just generalizing that. Okay, Igbo men are like this. I cannot date an Igbo man because it's like this. I can't.
Yeah.
But you will find some Igbo men who are actually okay. Not everybody will buy you something and maybe take it back, like you said.
When you're not, that means you're horrible. That means that means you're one type of way. Maybe the man is saying, so you trying to take his life, and instead, you see, when I tell people, when you're a good person, sometimes it doesn't play out well that you must meet a good person in return. You understand? But when you're a good person, it goes a long way. Do you understand? And I used to tell myself, I will not allow anybody change me, or no circumstances will change me, or because me, I'm just me. Do you understand? Me, I don't like problem. People won't come with your problem. Hey, madam, I go just move walk. You go just do your day. Do you understand? So it's not. I don't think. I don't think There's one case that's one of my lawyer friends told me, but it was just because the man was trying to rip the man off everything, and the man went to the extreme end to collect everything. Yeah.
All right, let's quickly go on this short break to come back with the hot gossip. I have a question for you though, but when we come back, stay with me.
Hi, my name is Rata Ariman, that Avo Hair Goddess, and this is Gossip Gala.
Hello guys, my name is Larry Hector, your favorite fashion and lifestyle content creator, and you're currently watching Gossip Gala. Keep watching guys, do not move a muscle. Ciao.
Hi guys, you already know it's a girl B to the E to the E to the E to Y period. And shout out to Gossip Gala, love you.
Thanks for sticking around. So it's the hard gossip segment. So you said something around the fact that you don't want people to change you. So how do you not stay in the relationship if you don't? I mean, because the truth is, once you have somebody in your life, you definitely have to bend, some of your rules and all of these things in order to suit in or in order or accommodate this person.
Yeah, that's different from what I was actually saying, because I was just saying that I was saying circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah. So circumstances could be you having problem with this person and you now want to be going to your wicked. They say no, there's no need to stay. Some people will say stay wicked, like you people used to say stay wicked. Me, I don't stay wicked. I stay the way
that you are.
God created me to be nice. Do you understand? And I mean, I will always bend for someone. But one of the things that I don't like is to lose myself in trying to bend
for the person.
I'm not going to lose myself in that process.
You want to say something?
Yeah.
Now the question is how far can you bend yourself?
How far? I'll bend to I would like to bend just the way I feel could actually because how do I come from? They say where you go bend. They say where you go bend. I say you go come bend remain.
Bend.
Do you understand? So
crayfish.
I would love you go turn crayfish. So the kind of bending I would like to bend is I will bend and still remain straight. Do you understand?
I don't know why this is making me laugh a lot.
Because I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, this is how it works.
Okay.
Another point now. Let's go from there. Pick another point now is. Do you know that right now a lot of women? I noticed that a lot of women want to get married to men that are extremely nice. Now, when I mean extremely nice, so now and a lot of people in that process, once you're extremely nice, you get used in the relationship. So right now, you're not gonna know when you don't turn houseboy. You're not gonna know when you don't turn boyfriend. You're not gonna know when you don't turn errand boy. You're not gonna know when. So I think that a lot of women don't know where to draw the line.
Exactly, because that's what I wanted to ask you. You need to not be able to, draw the line between you sacrificing.
Do you understand?
And
now, sacrifice could be could be in different form.
Okay.
Right now, I'm coming from a meeting around 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. And you really know that I am actually coming from a meeting. And the thing what I see on my phone is a message, baby, please branch Freedom Mart because they do 24 hours, please branch there and buy me sugar. There's no sugar in the house. Do you know that sugar can actually wait till morning?
Yeah.
Especially when the roads is not actually, they don't align together. So if I now go and take that, see what I'll do? I now inconvenience myself. I've been coming from a meeting where I had to brainstorm. Do you understand? And if I don't get it, and you now start acting funny when I get home, just sugar. Maybe you are driving now. Maybe you are this now.
Okay, so for this thing I just said now, so we can quickly go over to the main story that we have on Hot Gossip. What I would say is, if that sugar is what she actually needed as at that time, if you help me do that, I will see it as you sacrificing.
No.
Not errand boy.
No,
but when I don't need that sugar.
You don't get it. You can stay without that sugar. There's a particular time. You see, sometimes you need to realize that this is not a pregnancy moment.
I feel you.
This is just
Craving.
just cravings.
Okay.
Craving could actually wait till the next morning. Do you understand? So I just feel like, don't inconvenience me. I've seen men that don't even inconvenience their wife. Their wives, they don't like someone like me now. I'll tell you, I can't, if I'm dating you, I will never inconvenience you. But because I am nice, you want to use me. So where do we actually come and draw the line to say, okay, before I do anything, let me even think, oh, how will it feel? Okay, please eat. The question should be, is it convenient for you? Could you or can you? Is it convenient? But if it's not, please don't bother.
Okay. I think also the way you speak to the person. All right, let's quickly move on to the story. The person on Hot Gossip says P-Square split up saga. All right, influencer Daniel Regha slams Peter Obi for visiting Paul Okoye and his brother Jude. So let me quickly read out this tweet, then we can do an explanation. All right, so Daniel wrote down, or he tweeted, so Peter Obi couldn't talk to the Okoye brothers over the phone. He had to pay them a visit or do it in front of a camera, making out time for P-Square's clout chasing drama when there are more pressing issues to be addressed. As an opposition, it is a misplaced priority. Now, there was a video that Paul Okoye posted on his Instagram, right? Where, I mean, we saw where, also pictures too, where we saw him, his brother, that's Jude, and Peter Obi. They took pictures together, and we also saw the video where Peter Obi was coming outside from the house and heading to his car. Right? When Paul posted that video, in his caption, he did not say something around, oh, thank you so much for coming to help us sort the problem I have with my brother or anything. He just posted, oh, thank you, P.O., for coming and all of that. So there was no, I don't know where Daniel now felt like, okay, the reason why Peter Obi went there was because he wanted to see, I had this the video. So I don't know where Daniel saw there that Peter Obi went there because he wanted to take care of, or he wanted to help them sort out their family differences. What do you have to say to this?
So this is it. I'll say this again. I think this boy, Daniel, I think one way or the other, he has gotten what he's looking for, the clout he's looking for. Yeah. He has built his following or followers or something. At the end of the day, I just think by now it should look for another thing to use those followers to to make more money, because this is not going to make more money from doing this. Do you understand? I'll tell you. How do you think if someone like him will come out and be able to bring out something good from a situation like this? It won't bring out something good. He's going to always bring out something that is controversial, and that doesn't make him bright at all. So if you look at this video, Peter Obi went there. Definitely, when you want to fix yourself into matters like this, you don't bring them together. Okay. You go here. Talk to this person, because bringing them together might cause a lot of rift, a lot of, can spark more, or even trying to invite them together, they might not want to come. So instead, the nice thing to do is for him coming to visit my brothers. Do you understand? Because they know him. He knows them personally. Yes. It's not like these boys are one of the people who actually pushed pushed the obese campaign. Yeah. They tried. Do you understand? Yes. So right now, him hearing such, oh, let me visit these people and try to know where this stuff is coming from. Now, this camera you see is not Peter Obi's team. This camera is either somebody from Paul's house and somebody from Peter's house that did this particular thing that you get me. Yes. So at the end of the day, I see it as, I don't know if you want us to go back to the cause of what is actually happening. Yeah, put us on it. You see, I'm a born now. You see, for this, the only person to blame here is, I'm going to blame Jude. Okay. Jude, I used to see Jude as somebody who I think, I've back then in Surulere, when the old Nollywood stuff started back in Surulere, I think I've seen him like twice or something. I used to see him like somebody who have, a big guy who is actually knows what he's doing. You get me? Yeah. You get me? But seeing all this stuff that he's doing now, I'm saying he's not doing a good job. don't forget, these are brothers, not just brothers. They are twins. Do you know that twins are inseparable? You can't separate them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But for you to be able to successfully take one to your side and leave
Leave
one,
the other.
that means you've done a lot of damage. Look at what he's putting. When I went through all the research, I listened to Paul's interview.
Yeah.
Listen to what Peter came out to put up.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, if truly that company belongs to Jude and his wife, I'll tell you, if it was me, I'll pull him down. I would do that. I will pull him down. Because that's witchcraft. Do you understand? It's true. That's like killing me from the side.
Yeah.
I'm your blood brother. You cannot do this to me.
Mm.
And I tell people, I want to believe that. Have you seen Jude's house? Have you seen what Jude owns?
Yeah.
It's almost like they own almost the same thing. What Peter had today, or what Jude has it. This. So I'm just saying that you've milked these guys enough. Let's just say you've gained from these guys enough. Can you allow them just be? Must you be in their business? Take yourself away from their business. Go start your own business. I thought that was the reason why you started your record label, why you started signing artists like what's this girl's name? That girl now, that's reggae girl, Cynthia Morgan and the likes.
Okay.
Or if that didn't work out well, at least you still have other boys. You can start up a record label. You can bring in boys and leave your brothers alone. Let them be themselves. Let them love themselves as you get me. You don't have to now start interfering in their lifestyle, start to look which one wife they do well, which one wife no they do well. This one, let them undo their business. The way I've seen everything is this. Peter his wife is amazing. I can't even go there. Nobody should even go there and start faulting Lola or anything. Paul, don't leave him. You go no see in wife no even did there before. That one was not even there for the money at the first place.
Yeah.
Or maybe I shouldn't even fault her, because I just feel like maybe she has seen something. She saw something that was not actually too good from that side.
Yeah.
She decided to leave. Do you understand? Which I'm not even talking about that. So Jude, you have a good wife as well. I want to just pretend that the wife is good, because you cannot have a wife and your brothers are going through this kind of thing, and your wife will not put you into place and tell you, no, my husband, please, this boy shouldn't be this way. Let's do it. But instead, you open company where una two don't siphon money from the boys. Do you understand? It's not okay. I just think that Jude should actually call these two guys and make this thing, because I think it might just be too late, because this is like the second time.
This is the second.
This is like the second time.
The first time was
Yeah.
And
And
now
it's
it's
always
not looking like they're even going to come together.
Baba
because
did the
it's worse.
center. Baba did the
It's
center.
worse.
It's quite painful.
Baba
It's
did the
worse.
center of everything. Leave them
worse.
alone. Can you just leave them alone? Baba, you don't make money. You don't make money from these guys. These guys don't give you money. I'm not going to lie to you. How many movies you don't do since? No, let's just. They said
Producer.
how many movies you don't produce? How many this thing you don't produce? Nothing. Or maybe you don't produce where we don't know. Do you understand? But take your business off these guys. Leave them alone. Let them be. Remove that brand, yourself from their brand. Let them be who they want to be tomorrow. I saw a place where Peter wrote, the reason why it pains people so much is the P Square brand, not even individual brand.
True, honestly
it's
speaking.
It's the P Square brand. You see, when I was coming, I was listening to this stuff is setting again now. Do you understand? I just drive the car. I just look, say, or more. See voice. Both of them, they were the
They're
energy
good.
put together
Even when they came
was
back
amazing.
together,
Ajayi, I love it so much.
You understand? So
So
it's also that's where I for me I'm going to tell Mr. P that I'll just say this. Sometimes he really needs to now draw a line whereby sometimes blood not be just it's not enough to be do you understand you get me? Sometimes not be all blood they be this thing. Maybe it started as blood in the beginning, say all of us have blood, but sometimes water don't mix. Or alcohol don't mix inside blood. Something don't mix inside blood. Once something mixes inside blood, it's not blood anymore. So he has to now look for a way to separate himself. And I'm not saying he should hate his brothers or something, because forever there will still be Paul
brothers,
they are Paul and Peter. Funny enough, both kids, they love each other. It's kids and his brother's kid. They understand, they're all one. Tomorrow those kids they'll grow up. I'm like, come see what our papa been do. They mess up. Do you understand? At the end of the day, I just feel like they should just take it easy and just sort out their differences. It's not actually nice for them to always come out and say, oh, EFCC this, EFCC that. Because the EFCC case, if I want to go by what Peter wrote, I think he actually did good. Because you cannot see theft and ignore it because this has to do with your career and your life. Do you understand? Somebody cannot be siphoning money from nowhere and you don't checkmate it. You have to. You have to checkmate it. So that's why he went there and all these sagas and the brother came out and Paul did not even tell us that there was a theft. That's why you have to hear stories from both angles.
That's true.
A lot of people keep saying, oh, Peter was the problem. This one said, oh, this one now saying, oh, Paul is the problem. This one now, do you understand? It doesn't have to be that way. They can work these things out by themselves. They understand? I just feel like, as family, they should do that. Yeah.
What to make I talk now? I mean, they are always good together, And I just wish they would, come back together.
Yeah.
But I mean, I cannot now tell people what or how to live their life or what to do with their life. This is us going on a short break to come back with a hot test gossip. Stay with me.
Hi, it's your girl, Little Rose, and I'm giving a shout out to Gossip Gala. Mwah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Craze, aka Craze Clan, aka Did This Shock You, aka Papa Ade, and you are watching Gossip Gala. The gist is the gala. Chop 'em.
Hi, I'm Abigail Tiwala Nubi. Shout out to Gossip Gala.
Thanks for staying with me. I've been waiting for your comments since. So all this gist they give you like this, like her. This is so unfair. Tell somebody to tell another person. I want to get to, you understand? All right, let's quickly go over to, the main cocoa, the main reason why I'm even sitting down here. Because as a day like this, so that National Assembly, I'm looking at them with one eye. Oh, yeah, now. So, I mean, there's a bill that is passed. Let me quickly read it out. The bill stipulates that anyone found guilty of destroying national symbols, refusing to recite the national anthem, and pledge defacing a place of worship with intent to, incite violence or undermining the federal government shall face a fine of 5 million naira or 10-year imprisonment sentence, or both. Now, with this bill that was passed, Aisha Yesufu came out to say something. I mean, she tweeted this. Let's quickly read it out together. No, so she says, we will choose 20 years in prison than sing Tinubu's anthem passed by slaves masquerading as lawmakers in the National Assembly. So, I mean, all of us know that the National Assembly, the National Assembly, the national anthem that we are used to was changed, by our current president in the name of His Excellency President Muhammad. Did I say Muhammad? Jesus, they will sue me now. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So, I mean, after changing this national anthem, I think yesterday it came out, and we're hearing now that okay, there is now a bill that's passing around. Even though there's some speculations going around that it has been reversed and all of that, but I mean we're not yet sure, But as at this time yesterday, this bill has already been drawn and is passed around. So I think we are yet to know whether it will be turned to law or it will be reversed. What do you have to say to the bill, and what do you think of Aisha's response?
Yeah, I think for me, the bill for me won't. To me, it won't stand. First of all, do you understand?
What makes you think it won't stand?
I don't.
In Nigeria right now, it's more like we don't have a say. People don't have a say.
It won't stand because first of all, how many you arrest a lot of people. Do you understand? Because number one, you're going to go through schools and start arresting people because we still have kids that don't even know this anthem. Okay. They love the old anthem. Yeah. They want to stick to the old anthem. Now, we all know where this old stuff is coming from. Do you understand? And why will you take off what was created by your own country person and bring back what was created by our the British people that colonized us. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, it doesn't make any sense. And I'll say this: the reason why people are not going with this old anthem is because there is some type of motive around it. It's not a clear thing. It didn't just come from because of this, because of that. It wants to be seen as in history that the person that changed this anthem was this government. They changed it, they did well. No, our old anthem was actually okay. I think that one was created by Pa something. Do you understand? And this new one, if I'm not this, it was created somewhere. It was composed by Frances. Do you understand? Frances Bender.
That's not Bender.
Do you understand?
Yes.
You get me? Frances. After that, you understand? You can't carry white woman. This and this. I think the person is French. Abi, if I'm not French. I think it's one of those British.
From the British,
yeah, from the British. Maybe the person will be side chick now. You don't know. After the normal, because that's after normal, then the person just decides to say, "Do you know what? I just composed a song for Nigeria."
No, leave me alone.
Just compose a song. Nigeria. Is it nice? Then that time, that person, yeah. Send it to who was send it to this person. That was not like, yeah, this is nice. Let's run with it. And they why did you change it? So there must be a reason why you changed it. This anthem before. Do you understand? And we decided to go by what we created. And see, our national anthem is so soulful and it's bringing you back to the roots. That's the old
national anthem.
Yeah, right. The other time, you get me? They bring you back to this thing. When you hold your chest, the singer, they remind you of where you're coming from. But this one, Nigeria, who you hold in?
I'm not even totally in on the national anthem.
He will just make the video, just write you song now. Maybe you just send and give us. No. It's cool. Then for embrace them too. Or if you just tell somebody, may other listen to or Burna Boy, may write and make we embrace. So we go embrace them, fine. But not from this babe. That particular Frances. You can't. No, we can't accept anything from Frances. Sorry, Frances.
Sorry, Frances.
That's if you are still alive.
Of course, but it's not. So, what do you think about Aisha's response to it? That the fact that she said, "I'll prefer a this imprisonment than to sing."
And I think she's saying that because she's not in tune with what they are trying to do. She's not in tune with this government from day one. She has been that. She has been going back to back with them. I you and you get me. So she has she has been very strong in vocal concerning this government. And I think, that's our own opinion. So I will not say if she's right, if she's actually wrong, or if she wants to if it's okay for her to stand by that. Do you understand? But I think she has her own. They say Aisha fight na personal fight will not be. If you go pull body, if you come arrest you, they go leave her. So just make we just leave her. She just talk her like that. It's okay.
Yeah, now let's quickly go back to the comment section to see people's reaction on that tweet. All right, this one says she said what she said. It's not a crime. It's a civil disobedience for a reason she expressed. Small-minded people would think it's crime. It's a crime until they watch. What's this?
Colin
Kaepernick. Okay, Kaepernick take the knee during the American national anthem in protest of racial discrimination.
Yeah.
Next one, please. The light. This person says that bill and trying to manipulate people not to protest could turn this country to what happened in Nairobi. Okay, that bill won't see the light of the day. Wow. What about bills to stop politicians from looting? How many years will they spend in prison if found guilty of looting?
You see, I now I need to come in here.
Okay.
You see, like I'll tell you something. The reason why I think that we have a long way to go, and I think everybody should realize it, that this country will just be doing like Moluwe, till we start to put laws that surrounds our lawmakers, that surrounds our politicians, not to compromise, not to
the law.
not to compromise. That's what I'm saying. So not to compromise, not to. So we need a, how would I call it? In the Bible, we need a Joseph. Do you understand? We need a Joseph that will change things. But let me shock you.
Okay.
We have so many Joseph, but the Joseph are scared to come forward because of what goes on in the system. The system is not conducive for a good-minded person to operate, because number one, if you speak, they might silence you, and they don't just silence you.
Not might,
they will silence you. So right now, that's the system that they've been running with from day one. So they love to bring what will shut the masses up, but neglect what will guide them for nobody, for politicians not to steal. If there were laws that would stop politicians from stealing, they will not steal.
Even if there were laws.
Do you understand?
How do you want to hold them accountable that is them that collect money?
It's not there. Huh. It's not there. It's not in the Constitution. If I don't know, maybe they can point it and show if anybody steal, they will behead the person. Or if anybody steal, they will do this one. If anybody steal, they will cut the person's hand. Or the person will go in. If it's there, let the person point it to me that can actually stand. Because if it was there, the first place, somebody will not be fainting in the courtroom and just stand and say, pour me water, pour me water. Do you understand? All they know how to do is to do that. But there's no laws that we just tell them, oh, this is what it is and this is what it is. And at the end of the day, but they know what to send to the masses to shut them up. Whereby if you talk, you have a prison sentence. Do you understand? So let them also, when they are swearing people in, let them say, if sugar miss for your office, now kiri gets you. No, ma. Do you get?
Yes. All right, let's get the next comment on, please. All right, Daniel Regha. It says Nigerian lawmakers seek 10 years prison sentence, 5 million naira fine for any Nigerian who refuses to recite national anthem. How about they impose a prison sentence, no fine, for no fine for any politician who fails to fulfill their campaign promises after election, or anyone that lies under oath of all things to be worried about its national anthem.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the circumstances that even came with national anthem itself, it wasn't even all that good. I mean, people were going through hardship, and then all of a sudden, we found out that our president came up with changing our national anthem to the one that we were.
It was actually very. It was too.
It was sudden. It was shocking. It was.
We have a lot.
You will use all your words in the dictionary.
With me. I can't forget how I felt. I was in this school. I was like,
we have a lot of problem in the country. Fix the problem. Instead, you came into power. You are naming road by somebody who supports your government. You are changing national anthem. You are bringing back the old national anthem. To support who? To support who? What are you doing? Fix the country. People are dying. People are starving. Things are very expensive. I tell you something.
Okay.
I'm doing something on Saturday tomorrow. I mean, next on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
All the things I've been buying from the mainland, that's Agege to this thing, they've been a little bit, but the island price is crazy. So what you're supposed to do as the number one of the so why are you selling this one here? Why are you selling this one here? Why are you selling this one here? Unify the price. Even if you want the inflation to, if there is inflation, there's a way you manage inflation properly. Manage it. Let what they are selling in Agege not cheaper be from what they are selling to us in Lekki. Do you understand? Yes, I understand that for the big shops, people who have big shops, they pay more. But what about the market people? Is it that the tax they are taxing the market people here is more than the one in Agege? So why are we not having uniform? That's what the government is meant to do for us. Do it. Yes, we know there is hardship. Okay, we want to follow you. There is hardship, but try and unify everything. Try and make me feel like I'm in Lekki. When I'm in Lekki, I can still buy pepper the way people are buying pepper in
the
Oshodi.
mainland.
That's what government, that's what they do. Give us this thing. But because we have Iyaloja that might be tasking the Lagos Island people higher than the Oshodi people.
Yeah.
So now you're buying market from Oshodi. You're bringing it to Lagos Island. And when it gets to Lagos Island, it becomes 3 times that price. So who are we doing? We're doing ourselves. So you're not even doing anything. You're not even, then you now start blaming. See, I think in every country and every civilized country, they have what they call price control. Do you understand? That controls everything. And that's why places don't look like some certain places. But because Lekki Road get as a B, the officer as they come, those people then they live for hours and get 5 cars at that place. Once I bring sugar, come with 5 naira. You enter this place and you're not 15 naira.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, Naz. It has been an interesting one. Thank you so much for joining me, being with me on the show. I can't wait again to do this with you tomorrow. Until then, stay sharp.